Hey, welcome back to part 3. So the last part, we got our first task from Mother Mione, and we needed to go around to the different parts of Gridania and talk to some people, namely the leader of the Archers Guild, which is essentially what I belong to now. And we were given a test. We actually haven't been accepted yet, but we've been given a test, a Way of the Archer, where we need to go slay some creatures out in the world. And along with that, we also went to the markets and we got ourselves attuned with one of some of the Aetherites. All right, so let's go ahead and go out front here. Should be able to get everything we need. The front gate. So we'll go back out the way we came in. Speed things up a little bit here. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to show, once we kind of get further into the Let's Play, if I'll show a lot of the grinding in terms of content. I'll probably fast track a lot of that just so it's not me killing things, but it's more story focused, since that's kind of the whole point, right? But for the beginning here, we'll just kind of get used to, we'll just kind of do some combat just so I can show it off. I don't have any sounds on. That would be a problem. Let's do sound effects. There we go. All right, so we have our ladybugs and ground squirrels. We can see that they're what we need because they have the Q plus and the plus next to it, so we need to kill those. All right. And these are neutral creatures, which means they're not gonna aggro on me until I start attacking them, which I'm doing. All right. So we just need fungoars, which I believe are to the left down here. So this is the road that we came in on in that initial cutscene. We haven't been down here yet. Oh, there's somebody else doing this as well. And here's the forest fungoar we need. All right, there's one. And right now, we don't have a whole lot. Ooh, we leveled. We don't have a whole lot within, like, our, arsenal in terms of skills. Did get a new skill there, which I believe is Raging Strikes. All right, so we leveled up level 4, and we also were able to get the quest done. And now that we're level 4, we can actually go back to Mother Mione and get the next part of the MSQ, the main storyline, because we were gated before, so we can go ahead and pick that up. And we'll also turn our quest back in. Looks like the sun's going down. It's very dusk-ish. Let's see, what time is it? 6 p.m. 6:01 in Eorzea right now. Let's go ahead and pick up the quest first before we go turn in the other one. You can see now it's not red anymore. We can actually pick it up. To the Bannock. Mione wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at the Bannock. Halyck, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because of an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Garfield, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you not stray far from the path. The Twelveswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Okay, so we got that. Which I'm assuming is deeper into the woods than we've been to yet. Ooh, look at the wings here. Those are cool. Oh, those are so cool. Some of the gear is just amazing. Look at that. That's just like, that's incredible. Home. Just look at that. The wings are stellar. Love that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Aethernet since we haven't used it yet. We click on the crystal, select Aethernet, and then we can go to all the different Aether shards that we've seen. We've only attuned to one, so that's the only one we can, or two actually, excuse me. So we have Archer's Guild and Lancer's Guild. There's other ones that we'll get as we explore around. And here we are back here. And we'll see if this proves our worthiness to join the guild. Welcome back, Halyck. It would seem you have successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you an archer of the guild. As fellows of the path, let us together strive for greater mastery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. To this end, I present you with this hunting log. Written within are the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge. Should you find yourself lacking direction, you would do well to refer to the log. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Loose arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow, return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. The next Archer quest will be available from Lucienne upon reaching level 5. Alright, which we're not far off. Okay. Hunting log obtained, which is a really good source of experience. If we hit H, it brings it up here. We can see that there's different ranks. So we've killed some of these things already, but since we didn't have the log ahead of time, it doesn't account it. And we get bonus experience when we complete each entry, and then we also get another bonus of experience when we complete the entire rank of the log. So, like I said, really good experience for us. Let's go ahead and see what this other quest here is. What is that name? Mibhas? I'm going to just say the F is maybe silent. Mibhas of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer. Might you have a moment? I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, I mean, in person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Okay, apparently, maybe she got into some beef with somebody. I don't know. No problem, though. So we can head over that way. And we can also take the opportunity to explore a little bit more of the city. So we'll take a right, go back to the markets, and see if we can find Parnell. And probably before too long, we'll probably have an opportunity to look at a lot of these different vendors. Some things are extremely valuable for us and some are not. So there's Parnell. Retainer Vocate. Greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? Ah, here we go. Drop this off. What's this? A missive from Mibhas, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood, and such sins are theirs are not soon forgotten. I can talk today. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Okay. Got that done. All right, so if we go out here, haven't gone this way quite yet. Looks Looks like there's some more merchants. Ooh, here's a shard. We'll go ahead and get that. Shard number 3. You have Ethernet access to the Leatherworkers Guild. All right. And Shaded Bower. Okay. If we look at our map, it looks like there's another one all the way down here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that since we're kind of nearby. And there's obviously a lot of different side quests and things that we could pick up. I'm going to be kind of picky and choosy with what I decide to actually do. And the reason why I say that is because the main quest line is more than enough in terms of experience to move us forward. Back in the day, before they streamlined and kind of redid things with the leveling experience, you kind of needed to do all these other quests along the way, but MSQ does a really good job of moving us forward as we need to be at. So we just got the Maketo's Amphitheater shard. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's go ahead and get these other two since we're right here. I think those are the last two we need. So we'll head over here and get this one before we go to the Bannock, or Bannock. I'm going the right way? Yeah, I am. Looks like we're in some kind of garden area almost. Which I believe the herbalist trainer is over here too, which we'll probably do some work with that later on. You now have Ethernet access to the Botanist Guild. I almost said Botanist. Botanist, not herbalist, but practically the same thing. And then I believe the last one we have is just to the south. Let me go get that. And I think that's all of them, I want to say. And then we can make our way outside. I love how the cities are so lit up at night. Like, it's only 9 o'clock within the game, but all the street lights, the lights of the city, it's very warm. Love that. It's just like those little things that just add to the overall experience, you know, of the immersion. Okay, so I think, oh, there's the last one right in front of us. All right. Oops, that guy spawned right on us. You now have Ethernet access to the Conjurer's Guild. You've attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards in Gridania. The Blue Badger Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the airship landing are now accessible as Ethernet destinations. All right. Okay. So we now have access to all the different shards here in town, which is great. So we can zip around a whole lot faster, which is really nice. But on that note, let's go ahead and go to the Bannock here. I think we're pretty much ready to go. So I think that's one of the gates that were just unlocked to us. Oops, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. I thought as much. Okay, we go this way. Now we're back in the center of town. More merchants over there. God's Quiver Bow. Can't do anything with him yet. I wonder what level we need to be here. We need to be level 60. Oh, it's for the makings of a gunbreaker, which I believe is another job. Haven't really done anything with gunbreakers before on other characters, so might be interesting to look at later. But let's go ahead. I think the only quest we have is just to the Bannock right now, so we'll just head straight there. Follow the roads. We'll take a look at our map too once we get outside and kind of see where we need to go here. Okay. So if we look at our map, so here's the Bannock. We can see we have the green check mark for the MSQ that we have there. We have these circles that are on the map, and these are called fates, and they're essentially world events that are taking place, usually killing mobs for a certain amount of time. Great source of experience. I'm sure we'll do some of them along the way. But for now, we're going to set our sights on the Bannock here in the middle. And there's actually another crystal down here, another aetheryte shard that we can get as well. So this is the overview of the Black Shroud, but more specifically the Central Shroud here of the part of Eorzea. So we have different parts here like north, east, and south that go off there. And then we have the Lavender Beds, which is the player housing district for this city-state. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on. Oh, and then we have this too. I want to explain that. So these little bullseye, these mean that they are part of the hunting log, even though we just killed them before. Again, they're showing up on our list. So we can go ahead and just kind of as we're working our way through, kill some of them. It'll tell me after I kill one how many more I need in my chat window. So we're just going to clear this area real quick and just see. Okay. Should be completing them shortly. Let's see. Was that the last one I needed? Nope. One more squirrel, one more ladybug. All right. So squirrel finished. We got a little bonus, and we leveled up. Level 5, which means we can do the next part of our guild quest. When we go back, I'm just going to finish the last ladybug I need here. All right, and then we finish that one as well. All right, so again, as we're questing along, we're organically going to come across these creatures that we need. Some of them you have to seek out. Others, you kind of have to go off the beaten path to find, but for the most part, they're going to be where we're going. So, I'm going to keep going south here. And I believe this is where we need to go. Yep, and there's Galfred. I almost said Garfield before, but we'll go with Galfred. See what he wants from us. Greetings, Halyck Everhart. Mione sent word to expect you. I've probably said her name like 10 different ways. Mione. Sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred, and I am responsible for training our Twin Adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Twelveswood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the Twelveswood is ailing, its once rich variety a fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to the requests and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Halyck Everhart. Okay. Got some boots here. Or I can take the money. I'm going to go with boots. I'm going to go with some boots. All right. What's up next here? Passing muster. Galfred, chief instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for future missions. I see you're eager to lend a hand, Halyck. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the Twelveswood's creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. All right, so we need to equip head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Galfred. All right, so we just got some boots, so that takes care of that. We'll bring up our character panel here. We can click on each of these you can click on each of these and kind of see what we're missing. So I'm just going to swap the boots out. So we have, let's see, what was it again? It's head, body, hands, legs, feet. So I don't have a helmet. So I need to get that. Body 5, hands, legs. Okay, everything else is 5. We just don't have a helmet. So let's see. Will there be a quest that maybe has a helmet? Okay, you don't have one. You don't have one. I wonder if I could go buy one, maybe in the market? Question mark. Let's see. Are there other? Let's see. Let's go down into the crystal real quick and attune that, and then maybe we go back to town and see. These are level 9, so these might be a little bit more difficult for us. So we'll be wary of those creatures for right now. And there's another crystal at Bet Branch Meadows. Meadows. With a cute little balloon above it. All right. So just like before, we just need to touch it. We'll attune. Be great. Get that going. And then we can zip back and forth between this location and the other one. All right, teleport learned. All right, good stuff. I don't know if there is a vendor here. Let's go back to town so we can teleport to New Gridania, and then we'll see if we can maybe either go to the market and buy one, or if there is maybe in the actual market itself there might be a vendor. Just to get ourselves over there a little bit faster. Actually, we can just run there and save a little bit of gil. It does cost money to fast travel unless you have like tickets, Aetheryte tickets, which I think those are like loyalty rewards. And I haven't opened my mailbox yet. As you can see, I have 20 up here, which means I have a bunch of rewards waiting for me, because every time you create a character, you get the same rewards over and over again. Okay, so battlecraft supplies. Let's see. A tailor. Maybe that tailor might have something. War. 9. All right, what do we got here? 8. We could put on an eye patch. That's level 5. Let's do that. Let's wear an eye patch. That'd be cool. All right, let's see how we look. Yes. Now we look like a pirate. A bunny pirate. Look at that. Love that. Ooh, I like the little blade we have back there. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. I mean, we have the green check mark now, which means that we're good. I'm going to teleport back to Central Shroud. Okay, then we just need to run north. And we'll see what he's got for us next. Ooh, let's jump down the... Ooh. So that could aggro on me. It's level 7. It's got the little red triangles around it. So I think I can just get past it. I mean, obviously I don't think I would die to a level 7, but just trying to speed through this right now. I think there's actually a quest to kill them coming up, so. All right, Galfred. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you pass muster. You would be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Halyck. All right, let's get a new bow, maybe? That's applicable to us. And we leveled up again, level 6. And we got a new skill, Venomous Bite, and we also got Leg Graze. Inflicts target with heavy, plus 40%, which I'm assuming is like a slow, maybe? All right, Galfred, what's next? Ah, Halyck. By your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I like we've proven ourselves a friend of Gridania by what? What have we done? We've delivered eel pies, notes that didn't need to be delivered, and we bought an eye patch. So that's, hey, that shows that we are a friend to Gridania. All right. Hey, but you know what? If they're going to trust me that easily, then who am I to say that they're wrong? I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the 12's Wood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. All right, chasing shadows. Galfred needs an adventurer to investigate suspicious activity in the 12's Wood. Very ominous. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the 12's Wood. And you may also be aware that Ixali activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Halyck. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful that we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Life Mend Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. All right. So this is the first I'm hearing about a suspicious person. Very interesting. But just because I haven't heard about it does not mean it is any less dire. All right. But I think we'll have to tackle that mystery in the next episode.